Let's merge, bitch. Having done this job for as long as I have, there's one phrase that I have said for almost all of the virtual 10 years that I've been doing this, and that is the console wars. Well, it looks like we can also have a new thing. It's called the publisher wars. This is, of course, due to the fact that Activision and Vivendi, Sierra, Blizzard, that whole conglomerate, have all blended into one uber publisher, and for the first time, there's a company that can actually stand in the ring with Electronic Arts. Now, some people have thought that these consolidations are always a bad thing. I'm not necessarily of that mind. Consolidations do give more business strength, and that means that you can get good marketing behind good games so it can get to more people. And I think this is definitely true for Vivendi, because in their Sierra division, they have some of the most interesting games that are coming out for 2008. Prototype is high on my list as ones to watch for. But you also got the Ghostbusters game, and you have their new game we haven't seen enough of yet called Wet. I think that these are new IPs. We don't see enough of those all the time in the gaming market, that to have more marketing muscle and more money and just more brain power behind how to sell these games are only going to make these games reach more people. Of course, there's one other game I completely forgot about, and that is Tim Schafer's Brutal Legend. Finally, he may be able to make up for the horrible disaster that was the marketing strategy behind the wonderful Psychonauts. And there's another good reason why I like this merger. EA could stand to have some competition. EA's always been around, and ever so often they'll have years of great games and some years where they really were off the mark. Well, they always got away with doing it because, well, they were EA. If there's now another publisher that can bring a roster of heavy-hitting games to the table, that's going to probably make EA shape up a little bit and put out some more consistent and good products, which they may very well be doing in the year 2008 and hopefully in 2009. We do need more competition in the gaming space so people aren't just reiterating the same game year after year after year. Now, if there was one issue I was going to have with the Activision, Vivendi, Blizzard merger, it's that the company, when you look at it right now, seems a little bit unwieldy. Those are three very disparate parts. You have Activision, which has become very successful in their own right and has a roster of well-established IPs. Guitar Hero, the Tony Hawk games, and of course Call of Duty. Now you have Sierra, which is trying to branch out with more interesting new IPs and some interesting takes on some other licenses, such as the Bourne game and, of course, Ghostbusters. And then you have Blizzard. Blizzard is a powerhouse unto its own that probably sits around printing money and smoking $100 bills for breakfast. These three things are going to have to work in a more cooperative way so they can be effectively managed. At the moment, that seems like it's quite a jigsaw puzzle to try to put together, though we can only see what they're going to do with it. But at the end of the day, consolidations aren't always bad. I hope people don't lose their jobs. That can happen in things like this. But I think in the long run, it will be good for the industry.